I'm pretty much ready for the wedding. We're about to head out. And I found out upon attempting to do my makeup that I actually forgot foundation and concealer. So, but Beatrice had like the skin tint thing, except it was quite a bit more pale than I needed it to be. So just did a little, very little amount. I mean, maybe it's not showing up on camera, which is fine, I guess, but I have like some breakouts that I can see, but it's fine. Okay, sorry, I thought I almost had a wardrobe malfunction, which I still might, but it could be worse. So we're just going for a natural, very natural look, which honestly is fine because it's really hot. I'm probably gonna sweat it off anyway, but I got new jewelry from Luisa. These earrings I'm obsessed with. This might be my favorite haul from Luisa in a minute. So these two-tone earrings I'm in love with. I am indecisive and I can never tell if I need like silver or gold jewelry, like for my skin tone, my hair, and like whatever. So I just do both, which is what we're doing today. I have both silver and gold on. All of my jewelry is actually on Luisa. I didn't do a necklace just because I don't know, the high neck, I think it's fine without it. Plus the dress is literally sequin, so I think we're okay. But these earrings are the newest addition, and then these rings. So I have, it's the same ring, but one is silver and one is gold. I separated them so you can see, but they're like little twisted rings. I think they're so cute. But kindly enough, Luisa is sponsoring today's video. I've been a longtime fan of Luisa. Even before I started working with them, was buying their jewelry with my own money. Sorry, I keep like making sure my hair is okay. It is crunchy from the hairspray, I will give you that. But I love Luisa because they're super affordable. As you guys know, I've been in school for the last forever, and I'm in residency. They're not paying me a ton. We know that about resident doctors, but Luisa is super affordable. Their pieces start at just $39. They also hold up really well. Like I mentioned, I've been working with them and have had their pieces for a long time. So some of these pieces, like this bracelet, this ring, and this other just basic silver ring, I've had for months and I wear them often. Sorry, we're like watching, I think swimming's on, the Olympics. So we're excited. If anything breaks, tarnishes, anything like that, and you're not happy with your purchase, you have a 2-year warranty, which is honestly really great, especially with prices like these. I think that's a really good deal. They also have free shipping to the US. It's really fast too. These pieces get to me quickly every time, which I am appreciative. A link to specifically all these pieces, even the ones that like aren't the new guys, the new on the block. I think it's a really good investment, like even if you can call it an investment, because I think it's really affordable jewelry. They're just honestly timeless pieces. Like they have some trendy items, but also like I don't think they go out of style. So thank you again to Luisa for partnering with me on this video, and let's go to a wedding.
Like a boulevard, starting again till the end. Only when you're paying attention to them, and everyone was getting in.
Good afternoon. It's actually about a week later. I'm trying to get out of the habit, or trying to let go of the idea that if I'm vlogging for more than a day, like if I'm doing a weekend of my life or a week of my life, or like any vlog, they have to be consecutive days. Because really, nothing much happened this last week. I went to work. That's it. Saturday was the wedding. Did that, it was so fun, and now it's Saturday again. But I woke up early this morning, finished my book. I know the end of the last vlog, I kind of had like a long spiel at the end about the book I just read that I loved. and I was saying that I was about to start a thriller, or I had already started it, I guess. And I just finished it this morning. It was really good. It was, what's it called? The Last of Us, the only one left, something like that. I took the like paper cover off, so it was just like the hardcover. So I wasn't like, every time I picked up the book, I wasn't like looking at the title. So I like don't remember what it's called, but it was really good. I have never, in recent knowledge, had that many like wild twists that I didn't expect at the end of like the last 100 pages of the book ever. It was wild. And I was doing like a little bit of my Sunday reset today because it's kind of rainy and gloomy today, and I wanted to like get as much of it done, or at least some of it done while I was in the house anyway today, because tomorrow's supposed to be nice and sunny. So I already did my laundry Thursday night because I ran out of scrubs. I need more scrubs. So I did my laundry Thursday, did the sheets today, cleaned up a little bit of the kitchen. So we'll see what I clean tomorrow. I'll do a little bit more like a deep clean tomorrow. I was kind of just like gathering the clutter that had accumulated over the week. Not me running out of storage. It's Saturday afternoon now. We're going to see a movie because it's raining. So just like another inside activity. But because I finished my book, I want to go to the bookstore to get another book. I'm not sure what we're reading for book club this month, but I kind of wanted to read something that I know I wanted to read instead of like someone else picking a book for me. So we're gonna go see what we find at the bookstore. But I am literally wearing basically my pajamas, but I've been really disheartened, disenchanted with my wardrobe. I wear scrubs every day, which I prefer. Like I prefer to work in comfortable clothes. A bunch of the other settings I've like worked in or clerked in, clerking is like working in hospital settings before you're like licensed and graduated and whatever, if that term is unfamiliar to you. It was always business casual, and which is fine, but I hate it. So I guess it's not fine. It's just so uncomfortable to, if I was like on the computer all day, every day, and just like not using, like physically using my body to like treat patients, it'd be fine. But I feel like I've lost a little bit of my personal style, and I also just like don't have the funds to just go buy whatever I want. I've been trying to thrift more, but like when I go to the thrift store, I can't do online shopping at the thrift store where I kind of just like search something up and it comes to me. I have to be like patient and like search through everything to sometimes just not find anything that I really want. I know there's like online thrift stores too, which I might give that more of a shot. So I was just gonna wear this, literally this literal only pair of shorts that I own, which is sad. I don't have any denim shorts. And at this point I'm like, should I even invest in denim shorts because it's gonna be fall? I don't know. This was a good thrift find that you probably saw me wear a million times in the last vlog. Just a simple little J. Crew striped t-shirt, and I was gonna wear it with this black express skirt, which feels like quite a step up for my pajamas that I'm in. Like, why would you wear a skirt? But it's a skirt, which is so much more comfortable, and it's actually very stretchy and very comfortable. So I'm gonna try that, but I was like, that feels basic, and I don't know who I'm trying to impress in a pitch black movie theater. But I was gonna see if it worked with this pinstriped like button up as a little jacket overshirt because it's gonna be cold in the movie theater. And stripes on stripes could go really wrong, but honestly it might be cool. I don't know, let's try. The lighting is so gloomy, but I think this kind of actually looks really cute, especially because the stripes are like going opposite directions. I'm not messing with my hair. It's like gonna be so humid and rainy, but the difference in white between my sneakers and my socks is comical, but it's kind of cute. I feel like 78% better than I did 10 minutes ago. And then I still have my earrings in. I've been wearing these. I don't think I've taken them out since I put them in Saturday. The size is just so good. I thought they were gonna be a little bit bigger, but I'm glad they're not, because I have a similar style, and Annalisa sells, I think, quite a few of this like variation. of earring. It's kind of like their thing, I feel. I have these that I got from Luisa like a long time ago, I feel. But they are like the same kind of style, but they're a little bit bigger than these guys. But I kind of like these ones that are a little bit smaller because they're like better for everyday wear, for me at least.
Shut in the kitchen of a city tune. The light will flicker like a violet room. The night was thicker than a smoky fume. Lies away, then he loved her like he loved no one. The way she laughed and smoked a smoking gun. The way she always said it's done, it's done. And he's
Well, I appreciate it. Well, I certainly couldn't love you more. Hannah brought me down a picture you drew for me when you was little. And I got it up here on my windowsill.
What does it look
so
like?
Tickled with it. It's I'm supposed to be the adult, and you're the little girl.
You're supposed to be the adult.
Yes, and I say that truthfully. And you're holding my hand.
Mm.
Oh God, it's so cute. So I have it on my windowsill. I have two more just like it. They said, "How did you do that?" I said, "I didn't. Terry and Joanne did all the work, and I reaped the benefits."
You just got lucky.
Isn't that the truth? Well, I love you, honey, and give my best to Mike, and
I will.
you told him to keep cooking up a storm.
Okay.
All right. Love you bunches, baby.
Love you too.
Bye, Olivia.
Bye.
Take a trip without the kids.
I don't know. I'm just gonna play around with some silver for a little bit.
I drove down to Elmwood area. If you're familiar with Buffalo, Elmwood Street has like a bunch of shops, restaurants, little farmers markets. It's just kind of like the happening. It's just kind of like the place that everyone wants to be on the weekends. Today's going to be a day of thrifting, and I know I like went through some thrift finds in my last vlog. I've just been really into thrifting, and I had never been like that before. I'm kind of doing it out of necessity because I can't just buy everything I want to on my stipend, which is limited, but it's also like kind of fun to find something that no one else might have. I passed like it looked like a group yard sale, so I'm gonna go check that out. But I want to get a coffee first, and we're gonna see what we can find this afternoon. Last night was pretty chill. I just did my nails. They're like pretty much the same color as I did before. I don't know. I needed them to be shorter. I thought I could do longer nails, and I just was finding that I didn't really love them. So I did pretty much the same color. They're just a little bit shorter. And I did like a layer of this. I'll link them below because I've really been liking them. Like the colors and everything. Like the darkest shade in this set, and then like a little bit of a lighter pink on top. And it made it a little bit more like pinky mauvey than I was anticipating, but it's fine. I need someone like a professional to like go in, like do work on my cuticles, because that's really what I feel like I can't do myself. Mike went to the grocery store yesterday and bought Diet Barks Dr. Pepper. What? Diet Barks root beer, excuse me. Which I'm really pleased with, and it's also really dangerous because I'm just gonna want multiple every single day.
Hold me close and tell me why you
been a long day. I feel really tired. I wanted to give you a little thrift haul of everything I found. It was a pretty successful day, I would say. So I was looking for clothes of any kind because my closet, my wardrobe is limited at best. Several gaps in my wardrobe. So I'm not looking for anything specific, but just kind of a little bit of everything. I don't think I need as much as I think I do, but as someone who like really enjoys fashion and like loves that, I've identified several gaps in every area of my closet. But I found these at Goodwill. The little sticky part like hasn't come all the way off. I'll have to wash it again. But in the last vlog I showed you guys I got a little plant on Facebook Marketplace, and she's still sitting in the little like disposable type pot that I bought her in. So I found this at Goodwill. It's like $4. And because it's an indoor plant, I think I need like a drainage tray or something. And I was struggling to find pots that one had a drainage hole but had like a little like built-in dish also. There's a bunch on Amazon, but they were like boring looking. Like I know this is not that special, but for $4, you know? But I found this kind of right next to it. I think it is like dishware to cook in. Yes, it literally says oven to table cookware on the bottom. But is that cute? I don't know. To put at the sink for my rings. Cute. I don't really know what it is. It says Atlanta on it. I don't really have any ties to Atlanta, but it's just a cute little nesting tray thing. I got these from a store called Second Chic, and it's on Elmwood. No, this one's on Delaware. There's a Second Chic that is like a very large consignment store that has really, really good stuff. But it's a little bit more expensive. It's like vintage consignment. Really great stuff, but more money than I wanted to spend. Oh, also I ran across like this flea market on Elmwood that I was talking about. That like yard sale thing was actually like a flea market with like sellers. Also great stuff, except so expensive, which is fine. Like that's great. If you can afford that, I'm so happy for you. But it was like $90 for like an old like nightgown slip thing. 90. And I was like, oh. This store that I went to is a Second Chic, but it's a Second Chic outlet on, what did I say? On Delaware. The original Second Chic, like the main one, is on Elmwood, I think. But at the outlet, everything is between $5 and $25. And they have some pretty good stuff. It's a lot smaller, but it's a little more manageable than I think. This top, it's not something I would usually gravitate towards. Like the color's not something I'm super drawn to, and the material's like this kind of, it almost has like a glitter in it, but it's not like an obnoxious glitter. But I found something like this at that flea market, very similar style, maybe a little bit like older, and it was like $70. 70. This was $5. Oh, also, just wild to me. I found a really old, it was from Charlotte Russe. Okay. Okay. So if you don't know what Charlotte Russe is, think Forever 21, but like that same kind of price point, but a little bit less popular or like on trend, in my opinion. Like a spaghetti strap tank top thing. So like I know the quality is trash because it's like from Charlotte Russe, and it's probably at least 10 years old. And it was on the tag, it said like some like vintage Y2K blah blah blah, like all the words, and they were selling it for $40. Vintage Charlotte Russe, what does that mean? I got her for $5. She fits really nicely. I like the low like V-cut, and I think styled appropriately, or like how I want to style it, Could be cute. This dress, I don't think you could tell like in the store because it had a teeny little mirror. First of all, I love the color. I think it looks really good. And it's like this short, more like bodycon dress, but it has all these like sheer like draping all over it. And these pants I'm so excited about. I always find stuff like this and I'm like, I don't really need that. Or I try it on and it's like way too big or way too small. But these pants with cute. They're a little bit lower waisted. They're not like low waisted, but pretty much just like right on my belly button. And they're just like a little bit tighter than I would prefer them. But $5. And then I also wanted to show you the books that I got yesterday. We went to Talking Leaves bookstore, which is like a small independently owned bookstore on Elmwood. Everything's on Elmwood, like I said. I'm reading this one right now. I literally a chapter and I just started it last night. But it's a newer release and I think the author's debut novel. But it's about a group of people in London with kind of like varying storylines and they're kind of all meshing together at the same time. It takes place over like a whole weekend, but I don't know a ton about the storyline, again, because I think they're all like several different storylines, but people were like, this will make you sob. And it's just like about the human condition. And I love the cover, look at this. This one is a little bit older. It's called Women Talking by Miriam Toews. And I feel like some sense of connection to this book already. It's about 8 Mennonite women who talk about their experience of abuse within their community and their church. And everything is kind of told through these like meetings that they're having. But I think the narrator is this man named August. But if you didn't know, I grew up Mennonite, which is weird to say because like this was not me. I grew up in a Mennonite church. It was a little bit like less conservative Mennonite. And I went to a Mennonite high school. I did, you know, a lot of things. Culturally, I don't have like Mennonite cousins and grandparents and the whole spiel, but like the community I grew up in, very Mennonite. So I feel like a sense of mild connection to this book already. Actually Wednesday now. We had kind of a crazy, what was it? It would have been Monday. It was actually a tornado that came through Buffalo. I think it touched down like the street over from ours. It was weird because at the hospital I was like, I didn't feel anything, but Mike was home working obviously. And he was like, the building shook. It was like crazy windy, obviously. He sent me a picture, like down the street, someone's roof just literally looked like it just fell off the house and plopped down the middle of the street. So I'm picking up the vlog again today. Today's probably the last day that I'll vlog. My sister, my older sister Hannah, and her boyfriend are actually coming into town today. They're doing like a little northeastern road trip, and Pittsburgh was one of their stops to see my twin sister Leah, and then obviously like they're coming through Buffalo to see us because they haven't been to the place yet. Most people haven't. We've only been here for like 6 weeks. I think we're gonna go to dinner tonight. There's not really any plans, which is kind of how my family operates. So we'll see what happens, but I have a full day of patient care today. My schedule's kind of ramping up, which is expected now that I've been there for a little over a month now. So I have to get to the hospital. I've already done like some patient prep. I like to do it before I go in for the day. But I have a full day of patients, and I think a lot of them are gonna show up because it's a nice day outside, but maybe not. I don't know. Sometimes if the weather's really bad, then obviously no one shows up. But if it's really good, then also no one shows up because they're like, oh, my joints don't hurt anymore. The sun's out. That happens sometimes too. And I think that it's like supposed to be sunny and like high of 78 today. So like beautiful weather. We'll see who shows up. I don't even know if you're gonna be able to hear me all that well. I'm by the lake again. I didn't bring sunglasses. I'm like torn between covering my eyes so I like don't blind myself and covering like the mic so the wind isn't as bad. I'm probably not gonna be out here for long, and I'm ending off the vlog right now. I needed like an hour by the water. I didn't even have that hard of a day. I don't know. I just feel like a little drained, a little tired. I just needed like an hour by the lake to read and write. I'm really trying to get into journaling. It's not something I'm particularly like drawn to or like feel like I need to do. Like I know some people like feel like they need to write in their journal or whatever every single day. I am not one of those people. I feel like one, is just a good practice and I'd like to be. Also, I really love the idea of like having a written word, like a physical written word that like my kids or my grandkids or great grandkids would like find one day. I don't know if we'll make it that far, but just like as a society, I wonder sometimes. But I finished editing the vlog up until this point, and it's a lot longer than my vlogs usually are. They have been, you know, I feel like they've been running between like 15 and 20 minutes, and this one's like closer to 30. So let me know what you guys like, but I'm gonna end up the vlog. Just a reminder to click the link in my description if you want to shop any of the jewelry that I mentioned from Ana Luisa. I'm still wearing these earrings. I still haven't taken them out. New favorites. Thank you guys so much for watching. I really do appreciate it. I love doing this. So make sure to leave a comment, like the video. That really helps me out. If you found the video helpful or entertaining, or you have anything to say that's kind, leave a comment, give the video a thumbs up. Thanks. I will see you guys in my next vlog. Bye.